Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is the final round of the UK season. Startup is happening soon. Jr Comp Dragster is ready to go. Just waiting for the engines to fire up, which will be very soon. We are in a championship fight for Luke in the Jr Dragster. We're just over a round's worth of points behind, so today's qualifying is going to be critical in whether we're going to make it work. So engines are going to be firing up soon, and yeah, we're really excited. We're going to be shifting this manually today, just so I don't have any problems this time around and have a smooth qualifying. But just having fun with this weekend because all the focus is on the Jr Dragster. So let's see how qualifying goes, and yeah, let's go.
I was going to say that would be Nick Mugridge or someone else, but we've got three of these Jr Comp cars. Nick Mugridge is one of them. Immaculately turned out machine. Does 10.20. He's been chasing all sorts of issues with it all year. Just been one of those seasons. Nick is a very, very good bracket racer indeed. His brother Luke is way up there in the Junior Dragster Championship. You get to hear that run on its own, close your eyes, you'll think you'll be watching a motorbike. 10.06, his new quickest run ever, I think that is as well. 128 miles an hour, well done Nick. Obviously whatever was ailing, you've sorted it out, well done sir.
The light. I didn't miss any shift.
taking on the winner from the European finals just 2 weeks ago. If he can repeat that again, he will be national champ in Junior Dragster. That's Luke Mugridge. Already seen his brother out here. That's Nick, with half a fire suit on down there. Just run his PB in his own dragster. See what his little brother can do. Oh, so close for Luke. 004 red. Harley though, number 5 with the 056. Yeah, we've had some very, very close lights, just the wrong side this time. That was 004 red for Luke. Very close indeed. Very, very close. Law goes 15.01. So Nic Mugridge again dialing the number that he ran earlier today, 10.06. Everybody that's done that so far has dropped off a couple of hundreds. But Nick knows his car very well. You can hear it hitting the limiter. Goes 10.01! Knocking on the door of the 9s. Another breakout. I don't think they're worried about that. It means the car's running well. So, I think they were due to run together actually. Unfortunately didn't make it. Will Clark. So, Lucas Oil Jr Dragster qualifying session number 2. Luke Mugridge was number 16. He was only just red, 004 red. I want to point out as well that the money for the perfect light is still up for grabs, sponsored by Bad Habit and Eurodragster.com. Whether that happens in this session or any session today for that matter, we shall see. So Luke Mugridge looking to go green. But it'll be very, very close because he's going to be trying. Wants to qualify as high up as possible, give himself the best fighting chance tomorrow. see Luke wiggling the car into stage. And goes red again, this time by 0-1. And so does Jackie. They both went 0-1 red. Luke's was with a 0. He just needs to slow it up just the most might. It was an 0-1 red, Nick. Just give him more for lunch. That will slow him down to, you know, the green light, maybe. So this is a big one as well, championship-wise. Nic Mugridge, who has been running quicker and quicker with the little with the Indoraptor, I beg your pardon. The Velociraptor is his little brother's car, up against Dave Fulton. Dave Fulton, I think, is number 3 in points at the moment. Everybody else around him has moved on. Nic Mugridge, though, absolutely, even though he's number 31, not to be taken lightly. The car, I don't want to say it's finally running well because that will put a curse on it, but he's had a lot better weekend. Everything's working as it should, so he's got a lot better chance. And Dave Fulton, I'm sure, pretty much knows it. Oh dear, Nic Mugridge appears to have stalled on the start line. He has. Giving him a chance to restart it. No one can touch the car. No, he's not going to get it started. Well, a complete gift for Dave Fulton. What should have been a tough race ends up being a freebie. It's a real shame. That's what I said about not putting a kiss of death on it. Sorry, Nick. 9.74 backing off before the finish line for Dave Fulton. Massive shame. So Sam Fairhurst against the other Luke. That's Luke Mugridge. Yeah, the belt's come off Frankie's car. So Luke Mugridge again, he's already seen his one of his main championship rivals win. He's got to do the same. Keep going. He's in the Kestrel lane, 8:02. Going first will be Sam Fairhurst, but only by about half a second. Sorry, I shouldn't inhale breath when people do that, but that was really a really good light for both of them actually. Luke Mugridge takes the win, 8:25 and an 8:02. He also had 600ths in the bank off the start line. Took the stripe by 06 as well. So that was an 08 for Sam Fairhurst. He still had a pretty good run, just not quite as close to his dial-in and not quite as quick on the tree, unfortunately. So both the through. One Mr. Weir. Luke Fulton has already gone through. What can Daniel Weir do? Here we go. He's got the winner of Easter in the other lane just to make life even trickier than it probably already would be. Red light for Mackenzie Love. It is effectively a freebie for Daniel Weir. An 0-2 red for Mackenzie, a 0-9 for Daniel Weir. And Daniel goes 8:03 on an 8 flat. That's really, really good bracket racing, that is. So the championship race moves on as the next protagonist comes forward. Luke Mugridge, winner at the European Finals just 2 weeks ago, taking on your #1 points man from just a year ago. That's Harry Redshaw. So, Harry Redshaw, 8:43, and 8:14 for Luke Mugridge. Well, it looks like Luke's already caught him. Luke Mugridge moves on as well, 8:23 on a 14. He had 300ths in the bank off the start line and was closer to his dial-in. End of the day for Harry Redshaw. Unfortunately, not the championship defence he was after. So, all three top three in Junior Dragster, that's very close together, go on into round number 3.
What's up, guys? It's day 2. I'm being a little bit tardy with my in-between racing recording today, as it's been a bit hectic. Basically, as you saw in the footage, that Jr Comp is now back in the trailer, which really sucks. The relay that we have wired between the fuel pump decided to have an intermittent fault, which I encountered testing before Euros, but it's raised its head again, and basically as soon as I was about to go to stage, the fuel pump decided to die because the relay decided to fault. So I was stuck in pre-stage, I couldn't start, and no one could touch the relay because I'd already gone past the blue line before pre-stage, so nobody was allowed to touch my car at that point. So I had nothing to do but get timed out, which was really disappointing because the car was running on rails this weekend, and I think I could have won that race, to be honest. He did good. We'll fix it, and then we'll get it ready for next year now that all the main problems has been fixed. So hopefully next year we'll have some more success with that car. But Jr Dragster is still in. He's into round 3. Luke Fulton has got a bye run now, so basically that means he's locked up the championship once he's broken the beams in the semi-final. And we got Dan Weir in the next round, which 1 and 2 in points. The way the qualifying's worked out, they're now 10 points apart, so whoever wins this next race is going to come second in the championship. And we've got lots of delays from various incidences and breakages and things, so hopefully those people are okay and that the damage isn't too bad that they can't fix it over the winter. But yeah, so it looks like if we keep going, if we manage to keep going rounds, then it's going to be another late night tonight again, like at Euro Finals. But we'll see how we go next round, and if we do win, we'll keep plugging away. So let's see how it goes right now.
So this is a big one. Luke Mugridge versus Daniel Weir. These two are pretty much neck and neck for second place, I think, in the championship. So the outcome of this is, let me just have a quick look. Yeah, they're not far off each other at all. Yeah, there's 10 points in it after qualifying. So whoever wins this race will definitely be at least number 2 in the championship. Depending on what Luke Mugridge, what Luke Fulton does, I beg your pardon. So Luke Mugridge, winner 2 weeks ago at the European Finals, Kestrel Lane. Daniel Weir. It's a green light race to the 8th mile, don't forget. Luke Mugridge with the win. An 0.3 reaction time to a 0.8 was the difference in that one. He was also no, he wasn't closer to his dial. That was technically a whole shot win actually for Lukey. 0.3 to an 0.8 and a win margin of 0.4 means that was a whole shot win. Well done to the Mugridge family. Luke moves on. He's unbeaten in September at the moment anyway.
Hey guys, Future Nic here. It's been a couple of months since we were at national finals. I've had to do a bit of a big time jump because there hasn't been really enough time to record while we were racing, because we were racing till 8 o'clock at night, so we didn't really get to the house again until midnight, so just wasn't really enough time between racing and packing up to do any filming. But yeah, Luke won the quarterfinals, so he secured second in the championship, so that was awesome. He held his nerve, he had a good light, he drove the stripe like he has been doing for the last 2 races really impressively, and he got the job done. So we're so proud of him. We've just come back the other week from the British Hall of Fame Gala, where we collected a runner-up trophy for him on behalf of Lucas Oil and the British Hall of Fame. So that was really fantastic. Got to watch a few people inducted into the Hall of Fame. And yeah, it was such a good night. We've still got the main trophy presentation early next year for the official championship trophy. But yeah, so that was really great results. Unfortunately, the curfew hit us though, and mathematically we'd worked it out that if we'd have beaten the points leader in the semi-final and then won the final, we would have actually stolen the championship, which is really exciting when you think about it. It's just a shame that the racing got cut short, so that the two Lukes couldn't race it on track and settle it on track. But other than that, it was just a fantastic end. You know, congratulations to Luke Fulton and the whole Fulton family. They did a fantastic season. You know, we gave it our best to try and catch them up, and we got close. So we didn't make it easy, which is, you know, something that nobody wants. Nobody wants to have it easy. So they want to feel like they earn it. So well done to them. Both cars are now back in the garage, as you can see. So not a lot of maintenance to do with the two cars this year. Mainly on the Jr Comp. Basically, that needs to be done because we need to fit a new sump gasket because we had a baffle fitted for this season, but it's not quite sealing between the sump and the pan. So it's been a bit weepy this year. So we got tear the whole back end apart just to lift the engine up and put a gasket in. So it's going to take more work than than you really want it to. But other than that, fixed the relay that completely shafted me in first round when the car died. So gutting. Can't believe it happened. But I should have changed it before Euro finals because it did cut out during a test run as I was pulling off the track once, and that should have been my warning, so I didn't heed it. But we'll fit something a bit better and less likely to break, and then we won't have the issue again. But it's great because we now have a car that can run 10 zeros. We've now gone 10-0 twice without any issues. Just need, I think, once we get the gear ratio sorted, we need a new sprocket from Bill Newman at Next Step Racing, who did all the work on the car. Because whenever it makes a really quick pass, it's been running out of gear way too early. So we've been sacrificing ET and speed. So once we get that sorted for next year, hopefully we'll run that 9-second pass, hopefully, at over 130. So that'll be really good. So we need to sort that out as well. But other than that, there's not a huge amount to do this winter. So thank you very much, so much for viewing our content this year. I really appreciate all your time to see the content. It's been a lot of fun to do this year. Definitely a lot of fun. And we will see you at Easter for the first round of the 2023 championship. We'll see you then. Bye for now.